Hey everyone, I'm back at the lake. Just doing a panorama so you see where I'm at. I'm on the Glen Echo dock. There's the Glen Echo outfall. And today I'm going to show you some of the water quality tests that we do throughout the year. Now we have to do it virtually because that's how we're going to do it. So this thing right here is called a Secchi disc. And what that measures right here is how deep the water is. It could be actually the depth of the water, but mostly about the turbidity or how clear the water is. So if you can see, it has black and white and then some string attached. Let's see if I can do this while holding my phone camera. So what we're going to do is you're actually going to lower this into the lake. Now I'm worried I don't gotta drop it in. So I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna see it hitting the lake. Okay. All right, it's in the water. So turbidity, the way that we test that is how far down that you cannot distinguish the white and black colors. Now it looks like I hit the bottom, so the water is actually pretty clear. So I'm gonna bring that back up. Bring that back up. And so right now, we're able to measure the depth. Now, the way to measure the depth is you can actually see, it's hard to see right here, but you can see where the string actually is wet. That's how we measure the depth. So I have my tape measure, and I'm going to measure from there. Usually this is a lot easier with other people. Eventually you guys will be able to come out and do this with me. So right here, looks like the depth today is 105 centimeters. So this is a way to us to measure the clarity of the water, which looks pretty clear, and the depth. So today the depth is 105 centimeters. All right, we're back. Now here's another procedure that we do when we're collecting water quality testing. We use this thing, which is called a bottom water collector. It has a weight. It has a little top right there, create a vacuum, so it collects the water at the bottom of the lake in this little tiny bottle right there. So it's attached to a rope. So what we do is we lower this down to collect the water at the bottom because it is different than just collecting water at the top. We'll talk more about that. So I'm lowering it in. Okay, lowering it in. It hit the bottom, the weight's in the bottom. You'll see some bubbles rising. Wait about 20, 30 seconds, or when the bubbles stop, and then I'm gonna bring that back up. All right. Woo, fun to do it one-handed while holding a phone. Once again, this is better with a partner to help you out. So now that we have our water, how we get the actual bottom water is you open up. I have something to keep the sample in right here so I can test it later because I'm going to be testing the salinity in a little bit. All right, so I'm going to show you how that. I've taken the top off, it looks like that, and actually got the little tiny bottle right here. You can see, and that's where our bottom water is. Now, I'm going to put this in here for safekeeping so we can use this later to test the salinity using something called refractometer. All right, putting this back in for another use. Actually, I'm going to take it out because I want to collect some top water. Now the top water, we don't need this, the lid on. We can just use this, like I said, scoop up that water right at the top. Oop. There we go. So now I have some top water as well. So I'm going to put that in a separate container so we can test the salinity. Hello, we're back. We're inside now into the science classroom, and we are going to be using a tool called a refractometer, which is something that uses light to reflect across salt crystals to figure out the salinity or the amount of salt within a water sample. So as you can see, there's the little glass finder right here with the top and an eyepiece to use to see what the salinity of a water sample is. I'm going to use my eyedropper right here, collect some water. This is I took at the bottom of Lake Merritt over at the Glen Echo Outfall. Next, I'm going to add some drops. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. Put my eyedropper away. And then I am going to close this. Now, in person, the way that we use this is we look up at a light source that helps refract, sorry, it's a refractometer. It refracts the light. So I'm gonna look up, let's see if this works on a camera. Whoa, right there you can actually see the refractometer. So right there on the right side, it's actually going to show parts per thousand how much salt is in this water. Cool. This actually worked on my phone, which is remarkable. All right, well, this is a refractometer, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, there's my battle station. Look, there's my green screen and all that good stuff.